I said it's waves of the bay. If you ain't about the action, better find another lane. If you ain't providing platforms, better find another stage. I'm living in my purpose, every day is game day. And now it's time to level up. Give the people what they want, show the artist off and strut. Let the music do the talking while the talent gets the fun. They said it's all written, but I had to change the font. Come on, because I do what I want. Champions win, so I'm not about to taunt. After all the smoke clears, I'll be standing right here at the top with my peers, living life without fears. I'm full speed ahead, never looking in the mirror, never looking in the rear, cause I'm known to switch gears. Hey mom, thanks for raising me to be so brave. Tampa Bay, yeah, it's time for y'all to catch this wave. Ride the wave. Let's go.
Waves of the Bay live in effect, man. I'm over here in Studio 2, just bouncing around the studio, you know, doing my thing over here, doing my thorough thizzle, you dig? So got a whole studio full of artists and superstars in their own right, man. I do not like calling our artists local artists. Preme, you are one of the reasons why. You're not the only one, but you have been doing, you know, major work the last few years. This ain't your first time here, but you bring guests this time, so it's kind of cool. And with all that being said, welcome to Waves of the Bay, everybody.
Waves of the Bay.
Waves of the Bay, that's right.
Yeah,
Tampa, Florida, I hope you guys are paying attention right now. One of the things that we do, we are playing nothing but Tampa Bay, but we also like to get to know our artists out here as well. We do have that opportunity to support. So when it comes to WMNF, I like to refer to it as we're making new fans. So become a fan of somebody in your own backyard, and we have them all right here. So let's start over here, left to right. Introduce yourself. Let the people know what you do, what you about. Let's go from there.
All right, man. I'm Wild Child Beatz. I'm a producer here in the city. Been working with Preme for a minute. That's me. That's what I do.
All right. And I'm Professor Wagner, the Director of Commercial and Contemporary Music at the University of South Florida School of Music.
All right now.
Professor Wagner. No, we got a round of applause for Professor Wagner right here.
Hey, let's get it. Let's get it.
My name is MikeTheDawn. I'm a producer, engineer. You know what I'm saying? Everything above and beyond.
Love it. I love it. Preme.
It's your favorite mask assassin. 1/4 for the wandering assassin. Pusha Preme is always Tampa will win the Bay Way. If you know, you know. I'm here with an elite crew. You know what I'm saying? Big shout outs to Rico T. Big shout outs to Coppertail. Big shout outs to PDQ. Big shout outs to all the sponsors that came through for our last event. Big shout outs to you guys for listening in right now. For, you know, I send the text blast out to everybody. So don't feel
shout out to all the new fans out there.
For real, yeah. Make sure y'all call in and tap in, man. Me and Tone Capone, we go way back.
Tone Capone.
Longer than it's crazy. Like straight up, yo. Like time be flying.
And I know you dealing with the situation with you and the bird, man. But you know, next year's always a better year. You know what I'm saying? And we gave him a gift too. So we gave him a gift.
Gifts.
Yeah, you know, I'm all Patriots fan, so we not gonna see nothing for a long time.
Well, I appreciate the appreciation, man, like straight up, because a lot of people don't really go that way. And, you know, especially with what we're doing right now, like this, I'm not getting paid to do this. And I've been doing this on my own here.
Facts.
2.5 years.
Yo, for any artist that's out here that's listening to it right now, like make sure you tap in. Every time I go to my Apple Music, right, and I check out like radio spins, because they show you that now. I always see you guys should point out. They'd be like, this song. And it's like, you know,
they ain't gonna see that if they ain't got their business right, Preme.
Yeah, you're right.
You know, so
get your paper
we going there.
Hey, that's why we saying hit up T, man.
They ain't gonna get that
info. T, man.
That's what we doing though. You know what I'm saying? Because the biggest shout out. The biggest shout out to the big sis Doechii for shedding light on Tampa. Since she did that, like everything propelled for me, like, you know, on a whole new scale. You know what I'm saying? So big shout out to Doechii. If you guys are listening to this right now, check out Doechii. She just dropped a new record, a Grammy record, freestyle, talking about
everything.
To win a Grammy, that's...
Let's actually start there, Preme, because I was going to get there at some point with you. I know, like I said, you've been here enough that I don't need to get your backstory or none of that right there. You know what I'm saying? You have you've had a saying for years now at this point, Tampa will win. So I want to know, like, live commentary, live reaction when you was watching the Grammys and you see Doechii get that award. What was you thinking, man?
Tampa has won. Mike was with me. I told him, it's like, yo, Tampa has won.
Hey, I said it
and
too,
yeah,
man.
once he was to the tail, I told everybody, it's like, Tampa is the home of second chances,
Just
right?
to see someone that
was here in the city,
it.
and like I've opened for Doechii. She's open for me. Mike, shout outs to the guys that he was working with.
Yeah,
they don't show that she's open for that. There was times where we seen her when she performed in a bathrobe because she couldn't get her hair done.
What?
You know what I'm saying? No, that's fact.
Hugging a teddy bear.
That's wrong.
But you could never, ever
Can't take it from her.
deny the talent.
All the way. And that's the thing about it, like,
Doechii,
and that's like really what this show right here is based on, man. Like, I don't need to go outside of Tampa Bay to get music. Now, I do sneak some Kansas artists in because I am from the middle of Kansas, and I can do that. You know what I'm saying? Because who else is going to do that? You got to show love to the hometown, but that's why Waves of the Bay exist, because of artists like Doechii, and we existed before artists like Doechii. You know what I'm saying? So it's a crazy, full circle type moment. But I was actually thinking about you, like, you was like the first thought. I was like, yo,
not for
Tampa
nothing.
won.
Yo, not for nothing. When after she did that, I got, like, no lie, 45 text messages from everybody. DJ Cool,
You next.
Joey Franchise,
Next, baby.
DJ Yayo. That's when he had made that post, right?
Come on, man.
Everybody was like, "You're
So how did
next.
that make you
You're
feel?
next." Honestly, man, it made me feel good because, at the end of the day, all I ever wanted to do was just build the art infrastructure in Tampa. You know what I'm saying? Because the thing is, it's like, God forbid something happens to me today, I want the same energy to propel, right? Like, you don't have to keep running to Miami. You don't have to run to Atlanta. Everything is right here.
Man, say it again, man.
Everything is right here. And the thing about...
Literally in the studio right now, man. Like, what you need right now?
The great thing about Tampa, right, is that Tampa has such an open format that any form of business that you want to do, whether it's cooking with Kaya, or if you want to be somebody like Professor Wagner that came from New York and now he's working at the commercial, the business art institute in USF, it's like Tampa is the one spot right now, right, that not giving you state tax that you can actually pursue your dreams. That's why we created this whole foundation called Pushing Dreams, because you don't have to go in that call center and then be like, I wish I could. No, you don't have to do any of that. I already talked about it and never thought. It's like, I never thought we were going to be here, and the fact that we're here is like, we want to create the bridges. We want to create the connectivity that's holding you back for you to reach your full potential, and that's what we're here for. It's always been that. And that's from St. Pete. When you first saw me in St. Pete, it was like, yo, Preme, like, this is dope, man. You bringing so much to the table. Yes, bro. I don't care if it's a 15-minute set, live band, lights, instruments, because when someone comes here on a Tuesday night, they spend their money and they working. They want to, we don't know what kind of vice that we're providing to them. You know what I'm saying? And everyone
people spending money to go out, man. They got to get dressed. They got to get some type of baby.
And I've been to other cities, man. I've been to Atlanta. I've been to California. I've been to Denver. I've been to New York. Their art district, they're all about consumeration. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, in Tampa, it's just too much talent, bro. I can't let it go to waste. I know it has nothing to do with me, and I need to focus my craft, but no. I feel like, people like H that put me in this position. You know what I'm saying? People like H. Tom G.
All the way.
These guys put me in this position to make sure that even Young Dread is like, yo, no, I'm going to make sure that like, you guys have an example.
Get that flowers.
You know what I'm saying?
Flowers, man.
Jay Creek. I mean, this
Jay Creek. Heck yeah.
For real, man. Like, straight up. And people really don't. Mark's another one who's making a lot of noise too. With like a Rod Wave can come out of Tampa, right?
You know what I'm saying? But
people think it's just overnight, but they don't see the people that's actually been putting in work for years.
And it's okay, because I was there, right? Everyone sees where we're at now, right? You know what I'm saying? And I've been on your show a couple of times, so people that's listening in. We had 20 people, 40 people, 100 people, 200 people. We've even done 300 plus people and then gave those proceeds to Gasparilla Music Festival.
Right.
That's why we have such a good relationship, because I understand their movement.
Gasparilla. But you gotta tell the people, man.
So, big shout outs. March 1st, we're going to be at the Gasparilla Music Festival.
Hey, what y'all doing here, man? Why are y'all even here? Why are we talking right now?
No, so we're here to not only shout out Gasparilla Music Festival of Arts for us being here.
The 55th annual.
That's crazy.
Do you know how big time that is, yo? Like, shout out
I didn't
to y'all.
know until you had the post.
I'm looking it up. And I'm like, yo.
Jay Williams, double nickel MJ.
Come on with it.
They know what time it is. They booked the right guy.
Oh man, let's go.
They booked the right guy.
Let's go.
They booked the right team.
I like it.
Supreme team, baby. I like that. MikeTheDawn,
Teamwork makes the
Wild
dream
Child,
work.
baby.
Say that.
So I love that, man. So you brought the team in here for a reason. So what's up with that? Let's talk about that as well.
So of course, like MikeTheDawn, and of course Wild Child Beatz, and we have other individuals as well too, and Grand Bay Studio as a whole has played very.
Alex Romero.
They played a very instrumental part in the success of like our new sound, and big shouts to my team too, because like T, she's been an incredible manager. She's been making sure that we stay on par, we don't get too caught up in the sauce, and of course Rico and Andy as well too. So, and my wife and all that. So it's just I think God like he spoke to me in a dream. He's like, hey, listen, I just need you to be able to just like build this city as Tampa, and then keep the creatives on par. You know what I'm saying? Give them life, have them believe, because a lot of these creatives, they're creative, but then they get in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They want to do the wrong thing. They want to get fast money,
They just ain't got no direction sometimes. So
exactly.
You're able to bring that structure.
So for me, being like me being as anonymous as I am, it's like if I can give them even a motivation, even if they think they better than me, that's cool. Use that. Just don't do the wrong thing and get locked up. You know what I'm saying? Because the presidency won't allow you to get out on time. You feel me? So if I could just bestow these people the energy and the insight for them to jump in the artist aspect, because art, it would never die. Art's the only
If you do it right.
Yeah. Fact. If you do it right. But the thing is, like, the consumer's gonna know if you do it right. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you know when you make ill art, and you know when you're doing art for like people to like hype you up. You know that, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I think at this point in time, the way AI moves is like, if your stuff is similar to that, then it's like you're not doing it for you. Which my whole thing is more so just making sure the Tampa will win. Brand and society is within everything. You know what I'm saying? Our last listening party was proof of that. We had a Michelin star restaurant, right? Which is Streetlight Taco, right? Then we had Coppertail Brewery Company, huge brewing company. You can find them in Publix right now. And we also had PDQ, who's always been rocking with us. We had a song with PDQ.
Yeah, I know you like some PDQ.
Already my man knowledge. So it's just like it's only gonna get bigger from here. But the thing is, like, as long as we hone in on our art district, we should have an art district.
Single, man, tell them about that new level of shit, man.
Hold on real quick, because I actually want to move to you real quick, Wild Child, because I didn't even connect the dots, yo. I've seen your name on so many of these Preme songs. I did not even connect the dots, man. So how's it been like working with Preme?
Man, it's been a pleasure. I've been working with Preme probably 2-3 years now, and one of the few artists that like push me creatively, who's gonna give me some real feedback, who's gonna like add a drop here, add this here, and so it allows me to be creative. And it's not, we're not making the same old thing. You know what I mean? We're venturing out. We're blending genres. Afro house, things of that nature. So it's been a blessing. I appreciate it. And like one thing he said that he's doing and why he has us here is because we've been building. And hopefully the music.
And I love that term because I actually use that term personally. So
yeah. I think the music reflects that. It's evolving. It's growing. It's beautiful.
So Afro house, was that something that you already had in your mind, or was that the collaboration of y'all?
I think that's the collaboration of us. Like, I've been messing with Afro beats, but Preme, like, do it like this, add this, or like, I like it, but I think it needs some of that. And, it's grown from there. And so, like, we had our last project together. Executive produced that for him, and I did amazing. And so now we're just pushing it forward. We got Mike on the team, and Mike been going crazy, adding that sauce. As you can see,
I already played levels,
yeah. And so, man, it's just been a great journey. It's been a great experience. And one thing I say about Preme is he takes his craft seriously. For me, I'm grown. I got kids, all that type of stuff. So I don't got all the time in the world.
You ain't wasting no time now.
I'm not wasting no time.
For sure.
I want to work with people who are serious, and he's serious about what he's doing. And I think the music reflects that.
I love to hear that. I know you sent me a link to the project that you just had a listening party for.
Yes, sir.
And when are you actually going to be dropping that?
So right now we're going to waterfall the singles. The reason why we did the project is to let our day ones and you know the artists, the audience, that wanted the RSVP, which we had like 80 plus people there. Just let them know like, hey, like I'm making the transition. You know what I'm saying? And the transition I'm making is more so like dance music, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I want to be able to kind of like, I want to be in your, you know, in your day-to-day when you go to the gym. I want to be in your day-to-day when you're in your car. I want to be in your day-to-day when you clean your house. You know, and that's the music I listen to. So
is that the reason why you're making that change, or is it some other reason?
No, that was the reason, because like for me, like I'm a big like catalyst on, like, if I like something, I know there's out of 4 or 5 people that like the same thing I like. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I've just had such a eclectic experience with the world compared to everybody else. You know what I'm saying? With me being first generation African, you know, being from New York, moving to Tampa, going back to Mississippi, going back to New York, and then just traveling. So I meet so many like-minded people just in conversation. And when they tell me about like what's missing in music, I feel the same way. So it's like, if I can create that and fill that void, then I've accomplished the goal that God wants me to have. You know what I'm saying? Because the melodies don't come from like, I can't, like, I was talking about this with Tampa Bay Banter. I don't sit there and be like, here's a melody from this song and no. These literally come from God. Like I'm in the booth and it's just like, it just comes to you. You know what I'm saying? Like it literally comes from that. So I'm just like, thank you. You know what I'm saying? If it was me, I'd rather be like 7'2" and crazy wingspan.
But the thing is, like, feet or something, man.
Yeah, but the thing is, because he gave me this gift of cadence and being able to like relate to people, I have to make sure that this does something for not just me, but for my kids and their kids, because I'm not gonna be here forever. But I want to make sure that I make a timestamp, because that's so important.
That's a fact. A lot of artists waste their voice. So think about that, you know what I'm saying? You actually use yours for a purpose. You've done charity events, you've done fundraising events, and all this other stuff that's outside of you, you know, for other people besides you.
And not even now, you know, with us working with Professor Wagner with USF, and I want to talk more about that as well too, because like this is the bridge that I always wanted to do, because I want to be able to, you know, give the kids these gems from like a real artist perspective, from someone that charted on Billboard, iTunes, at those own shows. Like, I want to give these kids the blueprint so when they come out of school, they're not lost. Because the thing about school is such a unconventional community. And if I went to school in UT or USF, I'd be the biggest artist in the world. But I didn't have that opportunity. I had to start from the ground up. I went to school in Mississippi Valley State, you know what I'm saying? And where they don't even have a store. Like, the closest store was like a 2-mile walk to Walmart. I didn't have the connectivity, so I had to endow into the internet world, reach out. You know what I'm saying? You know me, I was a promoter here in Tampa, working at Empire and working at Prana. You know what I'm saying? And now they'd be like, I make music. You know what I'm saying? It's just like it's not
to my mixtape.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, so to do that and to get to where I'm at now, just lets you know the resilience. But I don't want them to go through what I went through. That's my story. If you come from a great upbringing, you got both your parents and you guys are doing good, hey, listen, you don't have to be a AI engineer if you're passionate in music. Let me just give you the business of it so you know what you get it in. Because a lot of people are giving a lot of business advice, but they're charging for it.
A lot of people ain't even doing that. A lot of people don't want to see other folks come up with them on their platform. So
and that's why I want Professor Wagner to kind of touch base on it, because like he's doing it from such an incredible point of view, and his story is amazing.
Legendary.
You know, hold on one second, because I do want to reset everything. We do have Wild Child Beatz here. We have Pusha Preme. We got MikeTheDawn, Professor Wagner, man. Welcome once again to Waves of the Bay. And let's dive into it, man.
Hey, y'all. Professor Wagner, commercial music director at USF. First commercial music program at an AAU Research One based university in the city of Tampa. We're here to give them more than just music, because it's deeper than music, right? We want to give the young people game, we want to give them gems, and we want to really truly connect them to the community. It's been truly a pleasure to be here for the last 2 to 3 years, working with the community and running into all of these people and figuring out full circle. I remember my first time. I mean, listen, I grew up rap. I'm a Queens, Bronx kid. Grew up Left Rack City, rapping, doing my thing. Years later, I have kids. I come down here into the city of Tampa. I start my musical journey. My first stop was at a small studio in Tampa where I met MikeTheDawn.
Oh, wow.
And when I met MikeTheDawn had was mixing a song that I was making called Legend at the time, which we're gonna run that back, and then we also collaborated on a beat. Fast forward about a year and a half, didn't see Mike, didn't know what was going on. I had to build this program and make sure these young people had access, right?
That part.
So we fast forward to the program, the commercial music program, getting approved by the state. A year and a half I was in here, so that's 2022, about the end. 2023, the program opens up, and we got kids beating down the doors because they want this musical game. They want to know about how hip-hop works, EDM works, R&B works in a business sense.
Do it for the kids, man.
We're doing it for the young people. We're creating pathways. We're creating pathways. I want y'all to understand something real quick. To be able to create a platform and to be an example, to come from the neighborhoods that we have come from, where we didn't even know that school was a place that we would be accepted at after high school. We either were slinging crack rock or had a wicked jump shot. And now we are, not only are we making music and making waves ourselves because technology had to catch up, but the universities had to catch up because actually they were behind. Hip hop was ahead. We were the first AI. We were hated because we were taking something out of nothing and creating something that was so technologically and musically and emotionally advanced that the people were studying it for years from afar and was scared to say that they respected it. And now they respect it, right? So now I'm here and I run into people like MikeTheDawn, and for about a year and a half, you know, I was meeting up with my man Free. Shout out to Free, one of the first people that I met out here. Free, also an artist that's killing the game. I kept hearing this name, Preme. I'm hearing this. I'm in studios, Preme. So I'm like, listen, I got to connect to this gentleman and find out what's going on. So fast forward, we meet up. I invite him to the school, give him a tour of the School of Music. We talk, and I'm hearing him talk, and I'm like, there's something about this swag. There's something about this. I'm feeling like, I know I live in like 80-degree weather, but it feels like it's 32, and I need my bubble coat, and I need a shirling on. So I'm like, bro, you from New York? He's like, yeah, I'm from New York. I'm like, from where? He's like, yo, I'm from the Bronx. I said, yeah, well, you know, I did some time. I don't want to sound like I'm locked up. I'm like, I did some time in the Bronx. I was over on Burnside. I used to get off from Burnside. My stop.
Big shout out to Burnside.
Big shout out to Burnside.
Don't get him started.
The whole area of the BX. But fast forward, we connect on that level, which is, I think, it's more than just the music now. Now it's a spiritual and cultural connection that we have. And so the idea was like, well, now that I got the door open for the hood, let's just put it that way, and they're coming in here and learning, I could get people that represent where we come from to give some validity outside of my own self. What can we do at this time? Well, not only can we give them jewels in business and music and all the great things that young people come here to learn, but now we can start our own versions of things that are already popular, i.e. the tiny desk concept. So what I decided to do was say, hey, let's do our own tiny desk concept in USF, where we have these great, these incredible kids that play instruments on an extremely high level, and they're looking for opportunities to play. Shout out to my young people that are in the piano studio, the jazz ensemble studio, R&B, Blue Moon. Shout out Professor Jones and all of that. And so we wanted to launch this concept like the tiny desk in the style of what we call office hours, right? So the idea was, let's get Preme to come in and do one of these small room series, to launch
Preme
the concept out. Preme in a small.
Can we even do that?
Mike, let me talk to y'all for a second. Preme in a small room is undefeated. Now, I come from the back. I come from battle rap.
Right.
They know me out there. Shout out to your boy Clip, Smack, Beasley, all of them.
What up, yo?
I'm from out there. right? In a small room, Preme is undefeated. Not let alone a big room. That's a different conversation. So we need to give these young people an experience that they've never had in their life. A room where there's no reverb, where you're not feeling like you're sitting in the nosebleed seats trying to hear every letter of what this artist is saying. A small, dry room such as the one that we're sitting in right now, where you could feel every transient that drops on the floor, the feel-good frequencies that they need to absorb and remotivate them to get up like LeBron James has done for over 20 years, every day icing them ankles and getting on that court like that day is their last. So we're here to inspire, we're here to eat and motivate. So now what happens? The city gets even smaller. I've only been here for 3 years and I'm running into people, and now the conversations are so familiar.
Let them cook.
It's so familiar.
Let them cook.
Right? So shout out to everything that Preme, MikeTheDawn, Grand Bay Studios, T Free, yourself, Wild Child, Tone Capone, everybody that has played a part. And shout out to DT, because I met DT. That's in here. DT's my guy.
DT is that dude.
DT is my guy.
Official as a whistle.
Shout out DT, everybody that's doing it. WMNF 88.5. We are all working for the same cause right now, and we're moving mountains, and it's happening so organic that these hits are coming from a conversation now. We're having conversations and they're turning into platinum records. That's all I gotta say.
That's growth right there. That's progression. That's evolution.
Jesus Christ.
That's what I'm talking. That's why you brought the team here, huh, Preme?
Professor Wagner, man.
Shoot, me about to go back to school right now, man. He got me inspired out here.
The thing that what he's doing is just like he's letting everybody know that that the opportunity to get back into the educational field is not far and none. And like people ask me advice all the time. He tells me like, yo, you gotta do a seminar, you gotta make a class. I'm just like, how do I even do that?
He's like,
you gotta start
Wagner,
and that's why he's here.
There you go.
He's here.
You know what I'm saying? He's not here on accident.
Far. He's not
here from mistake. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like for anyone listening to this, like, it wasn't like he put an application in. It's like, this name looks familiar. No, they reached out to him.
Reach out to him.
You know what I'm saying? This like a equivalent to like getting
it's organic.
LeBron to Miami, Jimmy Butler to Miami. It's like it's on that kind of scale. So anybody listening, please tap in. Make sure you guys follow him on IG. Send him a DM, especially if you're in school right now and you don't know what you got going on. Let's say that your mom wants you to be a doctor, but you're in school for business or economics or social studies, and you know that's not what you want to be in, but you want to be in art. This is the time to where you have to really reflect on yourself. Listen to this, you know what I'm saying? You might be in your car right now, about to go to the club. But think about this when you get out and you're like, yo, I want to do better with my life, because this life is not promised. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to knowledge. I lost a lot of people coming up in this game that I think about that every day. I think about that every day. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes it makes me emotional when they're not here for my big moments, because they were doing it harder than I was. You know what I'm saying? So who's to say that I won't go the next day? But the thing is, we have to make sure that like you guys that are out there listening, that you have a passion, that you hold on to that passion. Do not remove yourself from that inner child.
So tell me one real quick. We got to get up out of here. So Gasparilla Festival of Arts. How excited are you?
Yo, this is my first.
Like,
so we done 3 Gasparillas. Our first Gasparilla show that we did, we opened for Nas, right? Then we did another one. And it's like it's always
drop that like it's you know what I mean, like it's a plate of food. Like
open for the thing is like we opened for Nas, and it's so crazy because like big shouts to the Dr. Theo. He took us around back. So when I met Nas, I was just like, do you remember me? Because I met Nas before in Orlando.
Nas is my goat.
So I met Nas at a show in Orlando. A big shout to my man Sajid, and then like we got to do a meet and greet. So I met him. It's like, you're the man. I thought it was clever. Everyone laughed, but he gave me the hit like, nah. I was like, oh, that was corny.
Like that was corny.
But I mean, it was his song, Stillmatic. Whatever. Right. But to see him again, so we gave him the bottle, and like I don't like his memory must be incredible, because he looked at me and he gave me a head nod. So when I saw him in the back joint, he's like, yeah, Orlando. I'm like,
well, I mean, not too many people have masks on or something.
No, but at that time I wasn't Preme. I was just like,
okay,
yeah, I was civilian. But like, for him it's just like you really never know the impact. You know what I'm saying? Because we literally made like this footage. Like we had like 2 Bel Air bottles. And we're like, here. here, and Nas rapping, nah. Okay, guys, like, and everyone's like, yeah. So it's like moments like that you have to remember, because like not every day someone gives you like a bottle of champagne while you're rapping in Tampa, Florida. You know what I'm saying? So, big shout to GMF. Big shouts to the whole team. We have an incredible show for you guys.
I cannot wait to see.
Our set, so we're gonna go crazy. Every time we do GMF, we go crazy, and we just get better and better and better.
Yeah, how you think they feel about Levels though?
I think Levels is an incredible record, and we put some votes in, and we're gonna do it.
You already see how I spun it today.
Yeah,
you guys gonna get the first line. You guys so March 1st, right?
To you,
March 1st. I believe we go on at 12 p.m.
Okay.
Like
12:45.
12:45.
Right.
Make sure you guys wake up early.
Be there early.
What stage?
The sun won't be too crazy.
12:30.
We're gonna be on the main stage. This is our first main stage GMF event. You know what I mean? We work hard for this, so y'all pop out. Y'all gonna get such incredible music, and we're doing the new stuff too with the band. You know what I'm saying? And we have a couple surprise things for you guys as well too.
I can't wait. And I'm so proud of you, man. And like I always tell you, like, I love the full circle moments. This is not the first time I've talked to Preme, and it's always, all right, I'll see what's up next time and see where you're at next time. And this is next time. And you guys are ready for, what's coming next. So March 1st is the date. Before y'all get out of here, let's go ahead and drop some social media information. That way people can find you. Let me start with you, Wild Child.
All right. Wild Child Beatz, WLDCHLD BEATZ. Basically, there's no I's in this. You know what I'm saying? It's not about me. Wild Child Beatz. I'm a producer. Like I said, I got everything. We'll make whatever you want. Send me the acapella. I'll make the beat around it. Any genre, anything. Let's work.
I love it. Shout out to Wild Child Beatz. Professor Wagner, you can reach me at USF_commercial_music. That's at USF_commercial_music. Yes, I like to rap sometimes. That's why I keep all this fresh young energy around me. So my pen still go crazy. And all you hip hop professors that think y'all got it like that, see me.
You be challenging the students. Y'all students about to get roasted out here.
I cook them too. Play with me.
Professor Wagner.
As you should.
Yeah.
Big Mike.
They call me MikeTheDawn. MikeTheDawn. The beginning and the end. The dawn of a new era, the dawn of a new sound. I'm just here to inspire. You know.
Preme?
Yes, sir. It's your favorite mask assassin. 1-4 for the wandering assassin. Pusha Preme is always Tampa will win the Bayway. If you know, you know. Yo, make sure you guys are not only just tapping with everybody just spoke right now. With Tone Capone, he's been doing this for a minute. He's the only guy that I know that's still making sure that Tampa artists out here are getting their music registeredly promoted and played. So when they go to Apple Music like me, and I'd be like, oh, wow, this song was played this week. And we get credit for that, for all the work that we put in. Tone Capone is one of the individuals who does it, and he doesn't be like, it's so natural.
Not even a penny worth, but I'm putting money in your pocket.
Sometimes I see it, and I just be like,
he's doing that, man.
That's not even a record I'm promoting. I just be like, yo, thank you, man. Because, it just takes individuals to be a leader. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't get the keyboard without someone being like, hey, guys, we need to be able to talk to these computers, and we need a keyboard because it's a little bit easier. Yeah. We don't get Bluetooth without that. Word. All I'm saying right now is that you don't get leaders without people being leaders. And Tone Capone's a leader. Everyone that's here with us is a leader. If you're about the Tampa Will Win movement, you're a leader. And to my dream team that's out there, pushing dreams, which is our company, we're here to help you guys. You know what I'm saying? Reach out to us, man. Tap in. Like, we're not being gatekeepers. The old way of Tampa has moved, and there's a new Tampa now. And we want to make sure that everyone lives. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out Grand Bay, man.
Be a big shout out to
Shout out Alex Romero, Soda, and Swisher, man. Joe Remo,
all the staff.
Shout out all the boys up there.
All the way. This is WMNF Tampa. I am Tone Capone. This is Waves of the Bay. We already at the top of the hour. Pusha Preme, appreciate you coming through, bringing everybody around, man. MikeTheDawn, Professor Wagner, Wild Child. T, thank you for coming through. Gasparilla Festival of Arts coming up March 1st.
Yeah.
Man, that's already right there. So I'm about to play a song here and then get into some promos, and then I guess I'll do a little Valentine's Day mix or something. We'll see. We'll see where I go from there, man. But no, one more time, I definitely appreciate y'all fellas coming out, man, and taking time out to speak with the fans. With all the, the last thing you hit on, man, Pledge Drive is coming up next week. So anybody out there, y'all want to show love in advance, WMNF.org. Search Waves of the Bay, and you'll see the tip jar right there. Just make sure you select it, show love. I don't get paid to do this. I come in here every Saturday and put on for Tampa Bay because I do have a platform, and I'd rather use it for, our community right here. So that's what I'm about. That's what 88.5 is about. And we're about to spin this Preme right here, man. Appreciate y'all coming through one more time, y'all. Waves of the Bay. Let's get it.
Preme.
I said it's waves of the bay. If you ain't about the action, better find another lane. If you ain't providing platforms, better find another stage. I'm living in my purpose, every day is game day. And now it's time to level up. Give the people what they want, show the artist off and strut. Let the music do the talking while the talent gets the fun. They said it's all written, but I had to change the fun. Come on, because I do what I want. Champions win, so I'm not about to taunt. After all the smoke clears, I'll be standing right here at the top with my peers, living life without fears. I'm speed ahead, never looking in the mirror, never looking in the rear, cause I'm known to switch gears. Hey,